Hello, I'm Elena. Is there a quiet distance growing between you and your partner? Pause. A space you can't quite measure, but you can feel it in the silence during dinner, in the way you roll over to your separate sides of the bed at night. Maybe you feel more like co-parents or business partners running a household than two people in love. It's a uniquely painful kind of loneliness, to feel alone while sitting right next to the person you've built a life with. If you're feeling this, I want you to first take a deep breath, pause, and know that you are not alone in this experience. This is one of the most common challenges that couples I work with face. Imagine your relationship is a bridge. When you first built it, you worked together, side by side, laying every plank with care. But over time, with the storms of daily life, work, stress, kids, some of those planks have started to weather and crack. The bridge is still standing, but it feels unsteady. The good news is that you can repair it. In this video, I'm not going to give you generic advice like, just communicate more. I'm going to give you a clear, step-by-step guide to rebuilding that bridge, plank by plank. We will explore why this distance happens, and then I will give you 5 actionable rituals you can start using today to close that gap and bring back the warmth and intimacy you've been missing. Understanding why disconnection happens. So, how did you get here? Emotional disconnection is rarely caused by one big event. It's a slow fade caused by a series of small, unintentional neglects. Think about which of these might resonate with you. First, there's life overload. The demands of careers, finances, and parenting can put you both into survival mode. You're so busy managing the to-do list of life that you forget to nurture the to-be list of your relationship, to just be together. Second is unresolved conflict. Every time you have a disagreement that doesn't get fully resolved, it leaves behind a little residue of resentment or hurt. Over years, these tiny unresolved issues build up like a wall between you, brick by brick. Third, and this is a modern culprit, is digital distraction. How often are you both in the same room, but in completely different worlds, staring at your phones? This creates a phantom connection to the outside world while severing the real one sitting right next to you. And finally, we simply fall out of the habit of connection. We stop doing the things we did at the beginning, asking about each other's day with genuine curiosity, holding hands, sharing dreams. The relationship goes on autopilot. But the danger of autopilot is that you can drift miles off course without even realizing it. The key isn't to assign blame, it's to recognize the pattern. The mindset shift from blame to shared responsibility. Before you say a single word to your partner, the most important work begins inside of you. Your instinct might be to think, he's not trying, or she doesn't care anymore. But blame is a dead end. It makes your partner defensive and shuts down any possibility of connection. The mindset shift is to move from you versus me to us versus the problem. The problem is the distance. It's an invisible third party in your relationship that you can decide to tackle together. I want you to ask yourself a powerful question. What is my 1% of the responsibility for this distance? Maybe you stopped initiating affection. Maybe you started assuming the worst. Maybe you've been too absorbed in work. It doesn't have to be 50-50. Just find your 1%. Owning your small part softens your heart and transforms you from an accuser into a partner. This single shift will change the entire energy when you finally do approach them. Step 2. The gentle approach. How to start the conversation. Now that your mindset is in the right place, it's time to talk. As we discussed, dropping a bomb like, "we need to talk," is counterproductive. You need to create safety and warmth. First, choose the right time and place. Not when you're both exhausted after a long day, not 5 minutes before you have to leave for an event. Maybe on a quiet weekend morning with a cup of coffee, or during a relaxed walk. Second, use the gentle startup. This comes from a place of vulnerability, not accusation. Here are a few phrases you can adapt. "I feel like we've been a bit distant lately, and I really miss feeling close to you. I'd love to chat about how we can find our way back to each other. Can I share something that's been on my mind?" I've been feeling a little lonely in our relationship recently, and I value us too much to not talk about it. Or the simple and powerful, I miss us. The goal here is not to solve everything in one conversation. It's simply to open the door, to let your partner know you're on the same team and that you want to work on bridging this distance together. Step 3. The 5 Reconnection Rituals. Talk is important, but action is what rebuilds the bridge. In many of the couples I advise, I see that lasting change comes from creating small, consistent, positive habits. I call them Reconnection Rituals. Here are 5 you can start implementing. Ritual number 1, the 10-minute check-in. Every day find 10 minutes, just 10, where you put your phones away, turn off the TV, and talk about anything except household logistics. Ask questions like, what was the best part of your day? Or, what's something you're thinking about for the future? This isn't a problem-solving session. It's a soul-sharing session. Ritual number 2, reintroduce non-sexual touch. When emotional distance grows, physical intimacy is often the first thing to go. But it works the other way too. Reintroducing touch can rebuild emotional intimacy. Make a conscious effort to touch your partner in a gentle, non-demanding way. A longer hug in the morning, a hand on their back as you pass them in the hallway, holding hands while watching a movie. These small acts send a powerful subconscious message. I see you. I'm with you. Ritual number 3, schedule a weekly us date. This does not have to be expensive or elaborate. The rule is simple. It's protected time just for the two of you to do something enjoyable. It could be a walk in the park, trying a new recipe together, or playing a board game. Scheduling it shows that you are prioritizing the relationship, that it's just as important as any other appointment on your calendar. Ritual number 4, the power of shared novelty. Routines are the enemy of passion. Doing something new and different together releases dopamine and oxytocin in the brain, the same neurochemicals that were firing when you first fell in love. Take a dance class, visit a town you've never been to, try a new type of food. Breaking the routine, even in a small way, can breathe new life into your connection. Ritual number 5, practice active appreciation. We often stop noticing the good things our partner does. Make it a daily practice to find one thing you appreciate about them and say it out loud. Instead of just thinking, that was nice of him to do the dishes, say it, thank you so much for doing the dishes, I really appreciate it. This shifts the focus from what's wrong to what's right and makes your partner feel seen and valued. A word on safety and professional help. It's crucial that I add this. These strategies are designed for couples where the foundation of respect and safety is still intact. If the distance in your relationship is caused by contempt, constant criticism, emotional manipulation, or any form of abuse, these rituals are not the answer. In such cases, your safety is the priority. Please seek guidance from a licensed therapist or a domestic violence support organization. Rebuilding a connection requires a safe foundation, and it's okay to ask for professional help to build that. Rebuilding a connection that has frayed over time is not a quick fix. It takes patience, grace for both yourself and your partner, and consistent effort. But every small step you take, every gentle conversation, every intentional ritual is another plank you are laying on that bridge back to each other. Remember the love that brought you together in the first place. It's likely still there, buried underneath the stress and silence of daily life. You have the power to uncover it. I hope this guide has given you a sense of hope and a clear path forward. Relationships are a journey, and we all need a map sometimes. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button. It truly helps the channel reach others who may need to hear this message. And for more guidance on building a strong and loving partnership, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Now, I would love to hear from you. In the comments below, please share one small ritual that has helped you and your partner stay connected. Your experience could be the one thing someone else needs to read today. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other.